check your downloads at the same time.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of American Dream Ratings Live Futures and Education Trading Broadcast. This is an outreach of American Dream Trading. Hang on here a minute. I lost my connection there for a minute to TikTok. Anyway, my name. Sorry, got distracted by an error. All right. Anyway, welcome American Dream Trading, which is founded by, owned by, ran by, and incorporated into a legal business by Chad Christian, whom we affectionately call Coach. And we're glad you could be here today. My name is Mark McSee. I'm one of the moderators here at American Dream Trading. Glad you could be here. You know the routine. If this is your first time being here today, make sure you click the like, share, notification buttons and give us thumbs up and smash them hearts. We want to get 50,225 likes today over there on the TikToks. We get over there and start smashing them buttons. I see Pappy's over there already working on it. It's spooky. Glad to have you here today. Hopefully the audio check over there on TikTok. Is it okay? How about you, Island Mystify over there? Hopefully you're still listening. I see you had some issues today trading silver. Well, let's talk about that if you'd like. We can look at that and see what's going on. Let's take a walk around the block here real quick. And we'll start with the euro. It did break below a critical level above the 117.09 area and has been going down ever since. It broke through right here. Let's just call it 117. Close enough, right? Broke through there, and it had a nice run all the way down as expected. Where's Bitcoin at? Bitcoin's around 91. Watch for the 89,000 level down there. For if it breaks through there, you might see a good downside there, so careful with that. Same way, not above 93, you say 94 to the upside, so you can get a nice run. Look at oil just take off. It's a monster. It's gone. It's gone. Look at that. It's up to $57 now. Giant climb. Up almost about a half a buck today. Looks good. ES is kind of just boring, choppy, messy, all over the place. Looks like an EKG. Can we trade them? Absolutely, right? Play the EWO on them. Look how nice those are, right? Let me put it on a 2-minute chart. Here we go. Now, kind of chopped, right? You would have had trouble sitting through all that, but it can be done. You have the proper skills and training. I didn't trade it myself, but that's beside the point. I could have if I had wanted to, but I didn't. So anyway, that's the S&P 500 right there. Going across, you can see all that chop, chop, chop. Gold. Get gold to pop up here a little bit. It's been a nice pull to the downside here a little while ago. And we're coming down to a double bottom, critical level right here. Let's see if this breaks and holds this area here or not. Right there where I just threw that line on there for you. All right. Thank you for that share, Doug, of our TikTok feed. I appreciate it. Paid members, still waiting. It shows me who shares the feeds, believe it or not. Don't try to say you did when you didn't. See? Oh, if you'd be so kind to share, everybody that's in there. We'd appreciate it. All right, we're at a triple bottom, quadruple bottom, quintuple bottom. It's a bottom. Very strong support level right here. Let's see if this can either bounce or break on through down to the other side. Break on through down to the other side. Give it a second here to see if we're going to bounce or are we going to go through. Part of trading is waiting. I say it all the time, right? You got to wait for that setup sometime. Try to jump the gun here. Let's see if it breaks this line and holds down below. I want to see another candle on the shoulder, just like these two candles here, right? Came down, and then this candle started on the shoulder of the previous and went down. I'm looking for the same thing. See, this candle break below the line. The next candle break and hold down below there. Now, I am on a 2-minute here, so I'm going to switch back to the 1, get a little bit more reactive. So I'm still waiting on that break below. gold. If it does, if it can break and hold here, we might have some downward movement if it's got enough oomph, right? Waiting. Did that have enough oomph to convince you it was going down there? Not me, it didn't. And the volume has dropped off also. Look at the L2. It's not even really moving. What's up with that? Wait and see here. Could I scalp that for a couple bucks? Yeah, I could have. I don't know if I reset this account onto that. Better. All right, now 56, which down. It sits here too long. Can I enter these trades? Yeah, I can. Right, I can do a quick scalp if I wanted to. Right. Now that wasn't good. See how that juck back up there? Right. Right, this order fell in here. It is filled. It just doesn't show. It hasn't caught up. This is a paper trading account. This is not my real account. Thanks, Jeff, for sharing the live. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is our house. Don't be coming in here advertising other stuff. Respect our house just like we would respect your house. I'm not going to come into your house and tell a bunch of stories, right? So, anyhow, Doug over there in the YouTube live chat is putting in direct links that you could click to take you to our different promos that we have going on here currently at American Dream Trading. Check those out. Any membership that you see there, even if it's a promo, you see at the top of the screen here, it says American Dream Trading. Use promo code MARK. That would be me, M-A-R-K, for 10% off any membership. That would be on your first payment. So if you make an annual payment, a one-time annual payment, you get 10% off the entire year's price on that one payment. Now, if you pay monthly, you're going to get 10% off your first monthly payment. And after that, it would renew at its normal prices. So obviously, you're already getting a discount by paying annually. You'll get an additional 10% off of that. Today is the day that you make the choice to change your life. Who's going to do that? I've been doing this. This started my 4th year yesterday. Yesterday, was it? Yeah. Yep, today's 8th. The 7th was my end of my 3 years with American Dream Trading. I'm starting my 4th. This is all I do all day long is I do this. I love it. Changed my life. It can change your life, but you got to put it into the work. You got to get to training first. We had Jerry's over there in the YouTube saying how much he loves his Diamond membership. Diamond membership's already on sale right now, $5,000 one-time payment. You want another 10% off on that? Bam, you got it. What's 10% of 5,000? 500. There's another $500 off. $4,500 and you're one time done and you don't ever have to pay again. That's our all-inclusive membership. Includes stock options, crypto, and futures memberships all in one package. If you would buy everything, which would include all our a la carte things other than our one-on-ones with Coach and David, those type of mentorship programs, it's over a $50,000 value. Coach does have it for the first of the year down here at $5,000, and you can grab another 10% off of that just because you're watching here today. Use promo code MARK at checkout. All you got to do is go to our website, American Dream Trading, click on the Diamond membership, enter that in, put the promo code in, wham, bam, bang, 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 cash in your pocket just because you showed up here today. Check it out. All right. All right, still waiting to hear on this further drop on gold. Is it going to continue to go down, or are we going to pop back up? Right now, I'm in a losing trade. As you can see, this is where I got in at, and it pulled back after that, right? Actually, the next candle did. And that happens sometimes, right? Well, it did break and hold. Well, yeah, it did. But, sometimes things just happen, right? It's just the way it is. But I have a stop up here. If it comes up this high, it will automatically stop me out, and then it'll be the end of the trade. So I'm letting it run, letting it breathe, not panicking, right? Let's click those likes over there on YouTube. We need to get 50,225 likes today. That's our goal. Bang, bang. Why am I number one in clicking likes? All right, come on, you people that are watching. You can click your mouse button while you're waiting. If you have any questions concerning trading of any kind, feel free to ask your questions in your social media chat box, and we'll do our best to answer your questions live as time allows. Right now, time allows, so ask away. All right, I got a question for Island Mystify, if you're still in here. Did you get the training from ADT and learn how to trade futures? You had a bad day today. Train first, trade less, right? More training.
They are not.
Not there anymore.
No.
All right.
Dropped
Anyway.
the comment and then left.
Yep, that's a shame. Could come here and learn something. Could have got one of our memberships. We are a training and education program. We're here to help you develop the skills over time. It's not easy. It takes time. It takes work. It takes sweat equity. It takes showing up every day. It takes studying. It takes applying what you're learning. It takes asking questions, and so on and so forth, right? So if you're willing to put the time in, right? We're not a call out group. We're not going to tell you when to buy this or when to sell that, right? Here we go. Getting that breakout to the downside here. We got to get through this little micro double bottom on gold. See what happens here. I want to slide my, I don't have this all charted out, so I want to look at my other chart. Oh my, that's ugly. Let's see, let's put it on a 1 minute chart here. About to run into a big support right here at, what is that level? 57? Is that right? No.
Which
Below
one,
that.
Mark? Your gold?
Yeah, where am I at now? I'm at that line. Can't see, my cataract's in the way.
54
Or yeah. Okay, yeah, I gotta
be a good one.
all right, well, it's still pulling here. I want
That's
to
where the
get
bodies are resting on
down
the
to
1
the
hour.
bottom of the trend at 51, if it'll go that far. If not, we'll just go ahead and take our profit here and be done with it. I want to see. Come on. This is 30 contracts of gold.
Yeah.
Right
54
now,
is
I'm
where
at
the
a strong support
200
level,
is.
according to my chart. Oh, it's going to break it. Ooh. Boy, that'd be nice if that go down to 51.5, down the bottom of the trend channel. What I got? My number is getting less. There is an order substantial down to 54-ish. And it's got to break right here where this is at right now. This level here is important. I know I don't have a line here, but I'm looking at my other chart on my other monitor, which I do have charted out on my trading view. And it shows I got a level right there, historical level that I drew. You know, Doug said 54, so close, right? We're pretty close on. Here
Give
we
or
go.
take.
I want to see that get down to 51.3. Can it make it down to 51? We don't even have to get there. 51 and a half, I'll take. Let's see what we get here, whether it's going to survive here. I want it to stay below this line that I just drew on my chart. If it goes back above that, I'm out. That's my resistance. That's my line in the sand right here. I'll make it yellow so you guys can see it right there. That's my line in the sand right there. Kind of a gold. If it hits that, breaks above that, let's put it that way, I'm out. I'll take my profit, take my ball, and go home. So this is where I want it to keep pulling down. There is some big orders down at 53 that can pull it if the buyers don't come in. And right now there's more buyers than sellers. So this looks like it's not going to stay down here at the moment. We're going to wait and see. I got my finger on the button. I can exit this trade with one click of the mouse. It's holding here. Hold. All right. Can I buy more shares on a computer when I can buy my phone? Nope. It's the exact same thing. Now, it's clunkier buying it on the phone, but it is what it is. You got to learn how to use your phone. You should know how to learn how to master your phone, right? You need to be able to trade on it in case of an emergency that you have to go to it. All right, I made whatever. I think I made, I don't know, $1,000 there, I think, in that trade. Could have took more when it was down here, but I wanted to see if it was going to bounce off this level or not, and it didn't, so I got out. Didn't get the maximum profit, but anyway. So HR, no, you can do the same thing on your phone and the computer. You need to know how to use all those apps. Tablet app, phone app, computer app, laptop, whatever you use it, make sure you use it master. All right, let's see if we got any quick questions here while I got to pause. Let's pause for the cause. Jeffrey said he scalped that NQ. Okay, NQ's printing. What time frame? It says you might not be able to see it. This is a 1 minute chart. It says it here on the watermark in the back, which isn't real strong. I guess I don't know if I can. I ain't gonna worry about it now. You can make them brighter or less. What else we got? Let's look over on the tubes where Doug has put all our different promo codes on there. Also, when you go get one of those paid memberships, make sure you're using discount code MARK, promo code MARK for an additional 10% off any membership. Head on over and get that now. All right, Steve is giving blood. Oh, there you go. Thank you for volunteering to do that. Lives depend on that. So anyway, use in Tradeify if you want to look at it into a prop firm. If that's your thing, it's not my thing personally, but if you want to do it, you can go to Tradeify and use our code ADT, as you see right there on my screen at the bottom there. Use code ADT for Tradeify prop firm to get a substantial savings on the fees. Get that, use that now. You'll save a boatload of money to join that. Yes, you got to pay I don't know what the actual thing's called, but it's a fee, right, to be able to trade. And if you blow your account, you got to pay that fee again. So make sure you follow the rules. I myself am not a prop firm trader, but I do have one here on Tradeify. I can show you that later. I've showed it a couple times. Has its advantages and disadvantages. So here I am in this to the upside. I do have a stop here. I am going to tighten the stop up here just below that level there. I'll still staying under the 9 a little bit. Again, part of trading is waiting for the setup, see if it's going to do anything. And if not, get out, right? We'll let it play around here a little bit. There's some orders to the upside there around 58.4. 58, it's dropping out a little bit now. We'll see what it stops for, to stop you out. Now, again, I'm not focusing on this like I should because I'm reading your screens and stuff, but watching the feed, that type of thing. TikTok, you can hear me okay, I take it. What pairs is this? This is not pairs. This is gold futures. We are trading futures here. This is not Forex, even though it's similar. We're trading future contracts. We can trade the euro. We can trade the Australian dollar. It depends whatever your broker wants. We can trade most of the currencies. I like trading the Australian dollar and the euro myself. I don't really do. I've done them all, but I don't really care as much for the yen. Not that I don't care for it. I just don't trade it. I tend to gravitate towards the euro, which obviously is the biggest one, and the Australian dollar, which is not dependent on everything else. Its own little marches its own beat. I enjoy both of those. We have one of our members who's our resident, we'd call him our Forex expert, much as we can have one. And he's educated us over the time here on the aspects of trading currencies and the difference between Forex and futures. So they're very similar. A Forex, you can trade pairs like, the euro and the Australian dollar. They put all these pairs that you can trade against each other into one product, where futures are just whatever they are. The euro, the Australian dollar, British pound, the yen, you name it, right? So you don't have the pairs per se, but they're all pairs when it comes down to it. Even when you're trading your euro, the euro is based off the US dollar. So whatever the dollar's weak, the euro's strong, and when the dollar's strong, the euro's weak. So they are directly tied to it. So you could actually say it's a euro/US dollar pair. It's not really 100% true statement, but you get the drift. So anyway, I could have took that profit there. I was just letting it run while I talked. So anywho, Message there. Took my eye off the prize, and oh, I made money while I wasn't looking. Huh, whatever. Anything like that can happen sometimes. All right, I'm gonna probably get out of this trade here. It's approaching the 55, coming up on a little bit of a little micro top here. What am I trading? I am trading gold, and I'm coming at a little minor level. I'm gonna lock in my profits here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and just lock him in right there before that pulls back. Bang bang. There we go. And watch it go up more, but that's okay. If it breaks up there, I can always re-enter, right? So I'm not too worried about it. If it can break up here, I'm getting up here near this trend channel that you can't see on this chart, but I'm also approaching the 55 and a little micro double top here. So it's all good. I am giving up some profit, but that's okay. I don't care. It ain't profit till you lock it in. So yeah, could I wrote it up here to this 55 EME line? Yes, I could have. I just chose not to. I just got ahead, lock into profits. I'm now up to $3,756. So I just did another whatever. I don't know. Another 1,000 plus there. I don't know. I guess I could write the number down or put it in a calculator, huh? 3756. How's that? It doesn't matter. It's not real money. It's simulated money, but I'm still trading it like it's real. You want to treat your simulated account while you're learning. Anyhow. All right. So if you have any questions, by the way, go ahead and type them into your social media chat box. All right. Where are we at on our likes over there, Doug? How we doing? We got getting close to our
6,006.
6,000. Come on. We got 40 people in here plus. Let's keep clicking them hearts. We're supposed to be what I say today. 55,225 likes. We can get that in 15 minutes if y'all start clicking your buttons. All right. We have 42 people in here. Let's smash the buttons. How many of you shared this feed today? Let me look. How many of our paid members actually did it? Well, I see there's one, there's two. Two out of how many still in this room right here? We have hundreds of members. Let's go. There's still 49 in our live Zoom call right now as I speak. Come on. Is this a demo account or a real account? Well, this is my Weeble broker. I am paper trading, and I am trading it like it is real. I don't trade my real account while I'm talking to you because I'm answering your questions, looking at multiple screens at the same time. So I'm not going to risk my family's real account. I do that. I got plenty of time for trading all day long. Generally, I'm up at 2 or 3 in the morning. Whenever I wake up, I come down, a cup of coffee on, look over the charts real quick, and I start trading. So I have plenty of opportunities to make money. This 2-hour period is not going to wreck my life. Now, I do trade live here occasionally, my real money off to the side, but I got to concentrate. You shouldn't trade unless you can be focused on it, right? And with me answering questions, which is the whole purpose here, is give you a taste of what we do here at American Dream Trading and hope you want to become a member and learn how to do what we do here. Because we are a training and education company. We're not a call-out group. We'll never tell you to buy gold now and sell gold now. We don't do it that way. We teach you and educate you and help you develop the skills that are needed so that you can do what you see me doing here, right? So, I've been doing this. Is starting my 4th year. Started yesterday, was my anniversary. So this is the first day of my 4th year of doing this full time. I quit my 9-to-5 job. This is the only way I support my family is by trading. And I would have to say I'm doing okay. So American Dream Trading and coaches principles and education has served me very well. So much so, I'm a moderator helping other people learn, right? Teaching coaches skills to help others learn. You can do the same thing. One of the easy ways to do it is sharing this live feed. I don't see anybody doing that. Go up there and click share on TikTok. Go up there and click share on YouTube and Facebook and all the others. And share out this to people out there. I got almost 50 people live in my Zoom call, and 2 of them have shared this live. So let's go, live Zoom members. You guys want to open your mic, say hi? Go ahead. That'd be a great time to do it.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi. Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello from Boston.
Hello. And we do train here up to 12 hours a day here at American Dream Trading. Our VIP Gold, and Diamond members start training as early as 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. That's 12 hours of live Zoom call training. I started talking this morning at, not counting when I was sleeping, I started talking at 4 a.m. this morning, and I haven't stopped since. I think our members could contest to that. I did walk away, go eat my pork chop, and I had to go run away I was probably gone for maybe, I don't know, hour and a half or so today. I had to go run some errands and eat stuff. But other than that, I haven't stopped talking since I woke up. I never stopped talking anyway, as my members are my members, as our members can attest to. I can talk for an hour and a half on one breath, as you guys have noticed also here on these live socials. So what you want to do, Doug has made it easy on you. If you like just to click a mouse, you can go to our YouTube channel, which is American Dream Trading. And Doug has been kind enough to put the links to all our promos that we have going on. You can buy a VIP membership and pay annually, and we'll give you a VIP Gold membership on top of that for a year. You can get our throwback premium membership back to the original price 4 years ago, of $500. And you'll, as long as you continue to renew every year, you'll keep that $500. Now, we even sweeten the pot a little bit on our premium membership. If you'll pay $750, we'll give you 2 years for that price, for $750. So for $250 more, we'll give you another entire year, and you'll be locked in for 2 years, and then it'll renew at $500 thereafter. Heck of a deal. That's our throwback special. We also have our Tradeify discount code, which you see there also at the bottom of my screen. Use ADT code to get a substantial savings off of your prop firm trading. We have a special relationship with Tradeify, and by using our ADT code, you'll get a substantial savings just by using that, just because you viewed today. Also, you'll notice at the top of your screen, it says American Dream Trading up there in blue. It says use promo code MARK, M-A-R-K, on any of our memberships, including the ones that already have a deep discount, to receive an additional 10% off. So if you pay 10% annually, you'll get 10% off your annual membership. It's 10% off your first payment. So annual, you get that one payment, you get the entire 10% off. If you buy the Diamond membership, is at $5,000 on sale already, you can take an additional 10% off just because you're watching here today if you use promo code MARK at checkout. And you'll find all this information over on our website, American Dream Trading. So head on over there and grab that. Also, we have the crypto memberships, $50 a month. You can get the futures only membership for $2,500 a year. And if you pay on the annual basis, we'll give you the VIP futures membership for free for a year. It gets you additional training. It gets you our newsletter we produce every week. Doug does a fantastic job on getting that out. I used to do it for quite a while, and I passed it off to Doug. I snookered him. It's a lot of work. It takes 10 to 12 hours to write our newsletters every week. We produce 2 of them. The VIP Gold and Diamond members get the VIP newsletter, which is focused on stocks and those type of things. And then we also have, for our futures members, our futures newsletter. And our VIP members get that by joining now, and you'll get 10% off that, right? So not only will you get $250 off an annual futures membership, you'll also get a free year of the VIP, absolutely free. How's that for a deal? Huh?
It's a pretty good deal.
All you got to do is go to our website. Now, we have all those different memberships and more available over on our website, AmericanDreamTrading.com. Now, we also have another thing that's going on here. You'll have to go to either our website, American Dream Trading, to sign up. This will be absolutely free. Mark your calendars now for January 22nd at 4 p.m. We are going to have a workshop, and here's a little quick banner on it. And what that's going to do, if you want to start your journey on learning how to day trade, this will be a basic workshop. We have workshops for our paid members that have purchased either the diamond or the workshop classes. Okay, this is an additional benefit, right? You can buy this a la carte. But this month it's going to be free for everybody and anybody that wants to come. Now, seating is limited to 1,000 people, and that's going to fill up fast. I've seen some numbers already where we're at, so it's filling up fast. Once they're filled up, we're done, right? You can't get in. So there's our paid members can already get in by going to inside our Discord to the events calendar and marking I'm interested, and that will secure their seat. And you can also, as a free member, you can get our Discord, do the same thing. However, you can go to our website, go to the membership section, find a workshop class, and click on that. It's absolutely free. Just fill out the quick form there, and you'll be able to register for that absolutely free. They're going to cover, candlestick patterns and charts, all the basics you need to know how the markets move, all the different things. So you don't want to miss this. Absolutely free. We don't normally do this because this is a premium membership benefit. So this is not open to the public. I can think of maybe once other time. Now, we've had some times where we've opened it up to everybody, but they had to pay. So this is absolutely free. Can't say this will ever be offered again, but you need to take advantage of it. Absolutely free. All you got to do is go register, right? It's easy for paid members. They just go up there and click like 2 buttons. For those of you who are here for free, watching live, it's going to take a few more clicks. You have to register. Reason you have to do it is because number one is to make sure you're not a scammer, make sure you're not a robot. So you'll have to put some basic information in there to kind of basically verify you're a human being. So take care of that. It is absolutely free, no obligation. You're not going to be billed for anything, right? No credit card is needed or any of that kind of thing. So head on over there, grab that membership workshop entry now because its seating is limited and the 20 seconds coming up fast. Don't want to miss it. Even our paid members are going, they're excited about it because there's always something you can learn, right, while you're here. So take advantage of that now, January 22nd. AmericanDreamTrading.com's website, okay? Questions, comments, anything about the upcoming workshop? Roll up here through the... Okay, and beyond the turbo traders. All right, guess you can do that. Let's see, is this a demo count or real count? Well, this is a real count. It's just yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and mute that one there, Doug. That way it's not on there. Thank you very much. I appreciate your concern. Well, we don't talk about that during the lives. That's a paid member. I'm pretty open with our paid members, where I'm at and how I did on a daily basis. But I don't share that information publicly. So thanks for asking. I took that off there. So you are muted. If you want to go over and do any more chatting, you can go over to our YouTube channel and go in there. I know it was an innocent thing, but, go ahead over to the other side. So, all right. What other questions do we have? I don't walk up to some stranger on the street and ask them what their income is. Do you? I don't think that's a normal conversation. And if I told you, you wouldn't believe me anyway. You know what I mean? Do you believe those kids on TikTok are driving Lambos? Well, some of them are, right? You think all of them are? Well, who knows, right? I ain't going to badmouth them. They can do whatever, say whatever they want, right? I'm not bad-mouthing nobody. The ones that do got black heart. Everybody's out there bad-mouthing somebody else, another content creator, and I don't care what it is. Whether it's investing or selling coffee pots. I don't care what it is. If you find a content creator bad-mouthing somebody else, that should throw up a red flag, right? There's haters everywhere, right? And we have our share, right? It's just the way it is. When you go out there and put yourself out there socially, you're going to have issues. Now, what happened here? We suddenly lost a bunch of TikTok viewers all at once. You see that? Just dropped off all of a sudden. Anyway, wonder what happened there. I never seen that happen. We lost 80% maybe. I don't know. Maybe they got tired of listening to me. I don't know. Hard to say. People come and go freely. All right, so let's do some more trading here. Let's take a walk around the block. We're done with selling the metal for now. Okay, find everything you need to know over on our website, American Dream Trading. All right, what else we got going on here? Anything else moving? Anybody want to call anything out that you see moving?
NQ's back down at 620, trying to break that 620 level again.
Yep. See if we can catch a bounce maybe off the 9 here. Let's see. What do we got?
Gold is trying to hold 44.60. Not doing a very good job of it.
I'm going to do a quick scalp here, see if they can catch a bounce to the downside. This is a pure risky play. It'll be an in and out thing, and I'm going to get stopped out before I can do it. Unless this pulls right now. If not, I'm ripping the Band-Aid off. Back to this up here so it doesn't. I can see what I'm doing. Comes down here. I'm going to snag it. Here we go. Come on, just get down to the bottom of that other candle. I'm going to lock in the profits. Here we go. Bang, bang. That quick. I'm locking that in, out. Not even one candle. It paused there for a second. Is it going to continue to run? It could very well. I don't care. I'm locking in. I'm a scalper. I'll take what I can get when I can get it. Now, I should have more patience, but I don't. That's just how I is. That's just how I is, Doug.
I feel you.
I know. There we go. There I just did that was $1,300 on that trade, just in that one little candle there. You want to learn how to do this, folks? This is what we do teach all day long, how to do what I just did. Yeah, it looked easy, but, you know, it's really not. If it was, everybody'd be doing it, right? The old adage. That old adage is true. If it was easy, everybody would do it, right? Everybody would be bazillionaires, right? If it was easy. It's not easy. It's very hard. But it's also one of the most rewarding things you'll ever do in your life. It was for me, still continues to be. I still show up 12 hours a day for, I don't know why. I question that every day, but I do. I enjoy it. It's because I love what I do, right? Now I'm a moderator. I help people out, you know, hopefully. You know, nothing else. I talk nonstop, right? So I exercise my vocal cords, if nothing else, all day long. It's up here a little bit. See if I can snag a little bit here, profit here. Let's see what we can get this time. Break down, break down. See, I really should have waited for the break and hold here. Where these candles are at, I don't know why I did that, but it's too late now. I'm in it. Well, it's not too late. I can always jump back out. We'll see what happens here. If it goes against me, I'll just get out. That's just, you got to rip the Band-Aid off. I should have waited on a break and hold. That's my own ignorance. I preach it every single day ad nauseum. They're probably sick of me hearing me say break and hold, break and hold, and I didn't do it that time.
If this thing can break 620, it might just flush. I mean, it's been toying around with this forever.
I got time, right? It's a tough spot, right? I should have waited on it, and I didn't. Part of the reason is I'm probably not 100% focused on what I need to be here. There it
goes.
Right? Let's see, 620.
There it goes.
There we go. There we go.
That only took 4 hours.
There we go.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
What's that, Doug? Good money. It's got to break and hold here. It's pausing there. I'm going to lock that in, Doug. I don't care if it keeps going. I'm going to lock it in. I can get back in if I have to. Yeah, there's another candle. Oh, good thing I do. Well, let's see here. What's going to happen? Weeble with these paper trading widgets, they just kind of get in the road. How much I make on that trade, Doug? Let's see. I was at 5,000. I'm at 8,400 now, Doug. That was a pretty good trade, huh? Was that good? Was that good?
That was a good
You
trade.
are watching a master at work.
Huh? Are you not amused? Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Come on.
Are you not entertained?
Doing this for you for free. You're not even
Isn't that why
paying to
you're
watch
here?
this. You're not even paying to watch this happen. Right in front of your face. Bang, bang. Right?
Ta-da.
Do this all day. Matter of fact, I trade a lot bigger than this during the day. I will assure you. This is trading 30 contracts. My typical trade is up to 100. Depends what the situation is. There we go. Still hanging out at this level. Is it just going to consolidate here, Doug? What? What do we think, Doug? What's your
Like I
bias,
said,
Doug?
My bias says I hate 620 right now.
Yes, I do.
That's what
This one's always isn't this Ralph's level? Isn't that the Ralph's level from way back?
No, that was way lower.
Oh yeah,
that was a long time ago.
Anyway, yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah.
All right, Doug. I'm not playing this thing. Just trying to. Don't know what it wants to do. It's chaotic. I'm gonna go find something else less. There's platinum. Yeah, let me just go back to gold. What's gold doing? Gold's coming up to double. Oh man, I missed the break and hold above the 9. Well, there's not much volume anyway, so no big deal there. Where's my silver at, Doug? There we go. I've been loving silver. Oh, Doug, why didn't you tell me it broke to 200, Doug? Oh, Doug, come on, Doug. Been teasing. I blame Doug. Anytime I do something stupid, I blame Doug. It's always Doug's fault, even if it ain't. Got to blame somebody, right? I couldn't possibly do that too on my own.
I got big shoulders. I ain't scared.
Yeah, I know, Doug.
Can't get away from VWAP, so I wouldn't mess with it.
Well, broken held above VWAP. Got to see it stay up here. I want to go one more candle up here before I.
You're about to run into a double top buzzsaw. Better have some energy that it hasn't had all day.
Silver chart, Doug. Didn't even have it loaded up, Doug. Oh, I'm good to go here, Doug. If I can get it to stay above here, I want to see it pop. Okay.
I'll pray for you.
Okay. You pray for me, Doug. Show you how it's done, Doug. Let's just do it, Doug. No volume. Look at it sitting there. See the L2 moving at all? This is how we know there's no volume. Look at this. It is horrible. Horrible. Matter of fact, it's only like 26. So this could be a face ripper here, right? When it sits there without volume, that's how you get destroyed, right? It doesn't have any stability in the price movement. Any of that kind of stuff. And I am coming up on a I don't want to wait all day. I want to do a quickie scalp so bad here, Doug, but just don't have the volume. It could be detrimental to my trade. Let's try a little quickie one anyway, Rob. I ain't scared, Doug. Let's go. I ain't scared. There we go, Doug. Bang, bang. We'll just go ahead and take that right now, Doug. How's that?
I was going to say.
Bang, bang. Hang on. Gotta wait for that to close out. Come on. This drives me nuts. Some widgets don't take their time. The order's executed, but with this paper trading account, the widgets take 15, 20
just
seconds.
Just resize your chart. Go to your price line and resize
kind of
your chart.
But as long as you understand that's what it's doing, you're okay. All right, now I can get rid of that. How much did I do this time, Doug? 89. What was I at before, Doug? I don't remember. I'm almost at 9,000 now. There we go. I'll write it down this time. I can't remember numbers. Don't really matter. What do I got? 80. What does that say? 89, 90, 89, 82. Too many 8s. All right. So that was a quickie scalp. Now I do that like that at times all day long. Other times I'll run a couple candles, whatever. I'm trading to trade. There's that coming down here. Doug was worried about. He is correct. There's a level there. But I had a little bit of room there that I wanted to try to squeeze it in, and it worked out okay that time.
Risque.
Hold my beer, Doug, and I don't even drink.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I don't even drink, Doug. So there you go. Would you hold my beer if I did have one, Doug?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
I'd watch that train wreck every day.
In case I start
I'd finish it.
In case I decide I want to be an alcoholic all of a sudden. Not going to happen. I don't drink.
All right. We'll pour one out for the homies.
All right. How about would you hold my coffee cup, Doug? How maybe I should say that?
Might do that.
If I ever let you hold my coffee cup, that means I really, really trust you, because I don't generally let people touch my coffee cup.
Yeah, that'd be dangerous.
Yeah, that'd be a great sign of trust for me to let you do that. Oh, okay. What do we got? Mr. Big over there, I won't say his last name all in one phrase. He says, I rock, Doug. Oh, thanks.
You do rock.
A rock? Oh, that's what Matthew thinks too.
All right.
Now I'm back down here with the 200 and the VWAP. I'm going to go somewhere else, Doug. I am not going to play this game. I'm not getting snookered into that. What do we got? The
620.
Dow's getting into a tough spot
620.
here.
Just
bottoms,
can't get
double
away from
bottoms.
620.
But it's in a nice place for a downward run, though, isn't it? Why do I say that? Well, I'm looking at my indicators. They're all on my rear view mirror. Right? It'd be easier for this to go down versus up, because if it goes up, it's got to fight its way through all these things again. Get back up there. So I'm not saying the play is down. I'm just saying it would be easier, less resistance to move down than it would be to move up. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Wait a minute, let me read it. Are you picking up what I'm putting down, Doug?
I am.
I had to write that phrase down. I couldn't get it right to save myself. One of the hip kids taught me that
pick
today,
it all
Doug.
up.
You know that? One of the hip kids taught me that.
Did they?
Yeah. Actually, it was a girl. A girl taught me that.
No
Doug,
way.
is somebody better be in oil? Who's in oil? Holy moly.
Yeah. Did you see this today?
I mean, I seen it earlier. I didn't know it was still going this time of the day.
Yeah.
What the?
I don't know, man.
Man, it,
Earlier it was, and before this recent move, it was up 3% on the day.
yeah.
It's huge.
What the heck? I'm going to measure that. How many ticks has that thing gone up? I think it's gone up. Since, when is this here line? That was at... That's since 1 o'clock, 12:30-ish. Done this. 12:30 to now is 105 ticks times $10 a tick. That's $1,000 on one contract. An inexpensive one at that. Imagine if you had 100 of them. That's a year's salary, one click of the mouse.
A lot of money.
Bang, bang. Who wants to learn how to do this? Would you like to develop the skills needed to do this? A skill that nobody will be able to take away from you once you learn it? A skill that you can use anywhere in the world, literally. As long as you have an internet connection. We have members who have traded under the Eiffel Tower. We have had members trade in the middle of the ocean on a cruise all over the world, different places. Because now, there's internet everywhere anymore, especially with Starlink, my hero Elon. Got Starlink on Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines. You can even trade in the air. They got Starlink on airplanes now. Right? Wi-Fi, I wouldn't recommend that, but, I don't know. I haven't tried it out. I'll let you know. Well, I don't know if the airline, I have to look, see. I don't know if our airline still has it or not. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, what's the promo code for? Well, we have two of them. Mark, the one at the top, is for 10% off your first purchase, first payment of any membership, including the ones that are already deep discounted, like our Diamond membership, $5,000 one-time payment. You'll get an extra 10% off using discount code MARK, or any of our other memberships. If you want to pay monthly, then it will give you 10% off your first monthly payment. The code at the bottom, 1-day pass evaluation on Tradeify. If you use code ADT, it will save you a substantial lot of money on your fees that it takes to join a prop firm. So check them both out. But anyway, if you use promo code MARK at the checkout when purchasing any membership, any membership, not just futures, any, you'll get 10% additional off just because you're watching today. Okay? Yeah, I think the last time I was on a plane, got their Wi-Fi package. I usually don't do it. I did I've done it a couple times, so it's okay. The last time I got it, the thing was out half the time. You think they would care? They don't care. You paid for it. They got your money. They don't care if it works or not. Yeah, I wouldn't be trading on an airplane. Now, we have a member who's actually a certified airline pilot. He does trade on airplanes. Yeah, while he's flying, taking off, he's doing trades. He's not even watching the runway. Yeah, he's just an autopilot. He don't do nothing. He just lets it go. That's not true. That's a scary thought, though, right? They're not allowed to do that. It's against regulations. But he has traded on the airplane during flights. All right. It doesn't matter. Just type in MARK there, Marcus. Mike Jones. 10% off any discount. Discount off any membership. All right, now all of a sudden we're back up to 47 lives. What's up with that? I think the logarithm's messed up here. What is that? Right? I think that was a false number it was giving us. There was no way everybody disappeared all at once and all of a sudden everybody's back. Short of me discontinuing the feed. Right? So anyway, you have two huge discounts available. 10% off any membership. If you were just to buy the futures membership, that's $2,500 a year. The crypto is $600 a year or $500 a year. What is it annually? $500 a year? I forget. VIP's $2,500 a year. VIP Gold add-on is similar, right? Premium is $500. It's a throwback. You can get that for $500 annual. And if you want to pay $750 instead of $500, we'll give you 2 years right up front of premium membership. Those are all there. There are no memberships on the site. Yes, there is. You go right to our website, AmericanDreamTrading.com. Scroll down a little bit. You'll see a link for all our different memberships, and there you'll find them. Jules, let me know if you're still having any issues. You can also go to our free Discord. You can fill out a help desk ticket. We'll be more than happy to walk you through it. As a matter of fact, we're going to go one step further today. If you have a question about memberships, any of our memberships, and you actually want to talk to somebody live instead of typing your questions, and you have time, we'll do a live Zoom call with you, one-on-one. All you got to do is go to have our free Discord, go over there and go to the help desk ticket section, help desk, and create a ticket. Then you would like to have a free live Zoom call to discuss memberships, and we will do that for you. How about that? Absolutely free. Head on over there. Operators are standing by. No, they're not. We don't have operators. But we do have moderators. We'll be more than happy to take the time and go into great detail about our different memberships and what we can do for you. Wow, what the heck was that thing just popped up there? That was a big up arrow. Rasman World just sent. What is that thing called? It's a popular. Go popular. Ooh. Am I popular? That's one word nobody's ever described me with. There you go. Doug's, by the way, just so you know, Doug is number 1, Jeff is number 2, and I'm number 3 on clicking the buttons. We're all moderators. We're all paid members. Are you going to let us free members beat that, right? Let's go. Get it. Let's beat them out of there. We need 55,225 lives today, and we're at a measly 11,000. There's 50 of you in here. It would take 10 minutes. Everybody just starts clicking them hearts over there on TikTok to get that to that 50,000. Let's get her done. We've done it multiple times. It helps our logarithm, if nothing else, right? That's the main purpose of it, just so that it keeps the feed going, keeps it going out there, right? Your questions, if you have any, type them down there, and we'll do our best to answer them live. YouTube's over there. Anybody still awake over there? Hello? Hello? YouTube. I haven't seen anybody except Jerry type anything recently. If you're still there, type in a 1 so I know you're still there. Type a 1. YouTube. You don't even have to type any. It's very easy. Click on the chat box, type the number 1, hit enter. It's that easy. There we go. DB Wilson did it. If he can do it, anybody can. I know that guy. Yeah, sir, over on TikTok's doing it. Good.
Jeffrey, 620. Remember this number. 620.
620. Would be the 25, 620?
Good Lord.
What?
It just won't get
It
away
won't
from
break
me.
it, Doug. Phone home when it does, Doug. If it breaks that now, it is. I fully believe that'll just burn. Burn.
Just meltdown.
Burn. That's my bias. That's not maybe what's going to really happen. That's my bias. We could break that 620. Look how many times it's tried it and failed. Nobody likes a loser. Come on. Nobody likes failure. Let's get down there. Either that or go the other way. We don't care. We'll make money when the market goes up. We'll make money when the market goes down. We'll even make money when the market goes sideways. Why? Because coaches trained us to do so. Thank you, Brad, for typing in that 1. By the way, only 50% of you over there on the YouTubes have given us a thumbs up. If the rest of you that are over there can do that, be greatly appreciated. Sitting there watching paint dry on NQ, trying to just sit here and channel. Now, we can make money doing this. We can catch the bounces off these right back down, right? All right, what else is going on? Questions? Hey, Doug, oil's still going up.
Well, it's still going up.
Jeez, Christmas. Where's Esteban at? He likes trading oil. Oil, boy. Somebody ought to take a picture of that.
Earl. Did you call Earl?
Oh, Earl. Yeah, Earl.
Earl? Did
Earl.
you say Earl?
Earl. That's how they call it down there south, deep south. That's where Ralph lives, down there by the bayou. There's Esteban. You trading this?
I'm right here. No, sir. I'm in something else right now.
All right. As long as you're making
But
money
yes,
somewhere
I
else. Look
see.
at that. That's got to be the most beautiful EWO we've seen in months. One way.
Yep.
That's just crazy, isn't it? Look at that.
I'm trading a stock that's related to oil.
Okay. Cool.
It's paying pretty good right now.
All right. Way to make that money.
Yep.
Somebody take a screenshot of that. Put that in the Trader Lounge. Man, oh man. Boy, is that something else. That's just a purty chart. I don't care who you are. That's just purty.
Check out
Gold.
stock Mark. The ticker symbol is EC.
What is it?
EC.
EC?
Uh-huh.
The heck is EC?
Eco Patrol.
Never heard of it. Oh,
Yep.
There's only 10,000 stocks. Eco Patrol. I would assume that's a Venezuelan company.
Colombia.
Oh, well, it's close.
Yep. It's
Uh-huh.
close by.
There we go. You know, I won't say that joke here, but you knew what I was talking about, though. Didn't you? I won't say it here publicly. You know how much
Yep.
I wanted to. I got the
I'm
Twitch.
laughing. I'm
I
laughing
got the
because
Twitch.
I'm laughing because that's our internal joke.
Yeah. EWO stands for Elliott Wave Oscillator. Coach has developed a 2-minute EWO trading strategy. Essentially, you would use the Elliott Wave Oscillator. Well, you just use this one here. This is a stock. It's not futures, but it doesn't matter. A chart's a chart to chart. All the coach's trading principles and techniques apply to everything that we trade. So I want to put this on a 2-minute chart to start with. 2-minute EWO trading strategy. You can find videos on our website or our YouTube page, American Dream Trading, for absolutely free to explain some of these greater detail. Unfortunately, we don't have time to deep dive into this here, but I'll give you a quick overview of what that is, though. So what we do basically is enter whenever the next bar is larger than the first. On the color change over, here's a red to green. You can even argue it really started back here, but we're just going to use this here because there is a little bit of chop there. So here's the EWO entry. The wave form gives us an idea of when to get in. Now, we don't just enter blindly. We are evaluating the trade. We teach you how to do that. What are you looking for? Well, why don't I just want to enter this blindly? But this is, in its purest form, what you do, right? Now, if that's all you do, you're going to have some issues. Okay? So that's my entry point. We let it ride. If we're buying multiple contracts, multiple shares, we shed on pullbacks. There's really no reason to shed in this one. It just kind of went straight up. Yeah, there was a couple little dips you could have shed. You'd shed 50% on the first pullback, 20% on the next, 20, and then you'd hold on the last 10, let your runners run. 50, 20, 20, 10, which equals 100%, right? So to be an EWO trader, you got to sit there and wait. You got to be patient, wait for them to show up, either going from green to red or red to green. Red would be a downside EWO. Green would be an upside EWO. If you'd have done that, you would be up. What did we say, Doug? $1,000 since
I think so, yeah.
about a quarter. What does it say here? Or Earl. Where's Earl at? Measuring thing. Here it is.
Gold
So
is
it's,
on a huge
Let
pump
me
to the
scroll
upside.
back to, let's just say, time is that? We'll just call it 11 o'clock. So since 11, we'd have got in this trade at 11 o'clock. Yeah. Oops, that ain't going to work. I need to scrunch this down. There we go. All right, now I can see it all here. Hang on. I'm on my other monitor over here. So essentially, from here up, you are up 140 ticks. It's $10 it pays per tick. 140 times 10 is what? Simple math. $1,400 for one contract you would have made by making one click of the mouse that you would still be in if you let all 10 of, if you let them contracts ride. Imagine if you had 10 of them. That's $14,000, right? What's it cost for one oil on Tradeovate there, Doug? Let's see. CL is, let me get my cataract out of the way. CL was $1,000. I don't know if that's still true or not. For $1,000, you'd have more than doubled your money on the margin requirement. Of course, if you'd have made 140 if you were doing a micro. No, it's a tenth. And let's see, Trading View Trading View is about $1,200, $1,160. So they're pretty close there. Yeah, is that good money or what? And the best thing is, once you sell it and take your profit, your margin goes right back into your account. So your true cost, if you had traded one contract here of, I'm looking at my little handy dandy cheat sheet here of CL, it would have cost you 80 cents in, 80 cents out in fees. For $1.60, for $1, listen to this, I'm not exaggerating. This is all publicly available information on their brokers' websites. Whenever you do a trade, you have to have the money in your margin account to cover the trade. In this case, $1,000 or whatever, right? Some of them are $50, some of them are 500, some of them are 1,000, some of them are more. So in this case, let's say it was $1,000 margin requirement that you would have had to have in your account to be able to trade one contract of oil. Okay. Now this is not oil, but you can see it's moving the same way. This is a petroleum company. You can lay these charts right over top of each other, right?
Yeah.
So for $1,000 that you had in your account, your savings account, it's a margin account actually. You've got in, made one contract trade, let it ride all day till right now, and you'd be up over $1,400. Okay, let's say I want to get out. I want to take my $1,400. I want to sell out my contract, go home for the day, take my profits, and leave. Okay, so I get out, $1,400 minus transaction fees goes back into my account. The transaction fee for one account here at Tradeovate, if you have the lifetime pricing, well, let's just even say you're doing the free. Let's back that up. Let's make it more realistic, because if you're starting out, you're probably going to have the free. So the free is a higher fees, but let's see. $3. So for $6, true cost, net cost, $6 total transaction fees, you would be banking $1,400. That is your true cost to make that trade. $6. One contract. Tradeovate. Each broker charges different fees. Weebles is a little bit higher if you use the lifetime. But Weebles basically they're close to the same, within a few, $0.50 or whatever. Can you fathom how powerful futures are? There's risk with every investment vehicle. I don't care what it is, but once you learn. All right, I'll answer your question there in a minute, 10. We're on TikTok. All right. So one futures contract in oil would have made you $1,400 between 11 o'clock a.m. and now. 4 hours time. How much is that an hour you made? Right? $350 an hour just to sit there and watch a chart climb on you. And now I sold it off. My $1,000 goes back into my margin account, less the transaction fees of $6. $6 net cost to make $1,400. Yes, you got to have the $1,000. I get it. Right? You can't just hand them $6 and say, just say, here, give me $1,400. Don't work that way. Yes, you do have to. Anyway, right? So that's the power of futures. It's a leveraged product. Now, again, you can wreck your account the same way. It can go pull against you and lose money, right? You still got to pay that same If this would have been down and I lost $1,400, I still got to pay the $6 transaction fee. It's a fixed fee, right? So it works both ways. I lost money, I still got to pay the transaction fee. So it's a powerful investment tool. It's another tool that you can have in your tool belt. We will teach you how to do this. It's exciting at a relatively low cost investment vehicle. Now, it may be a little higher than some other investment vehicles, but it comes down to it, it's really not that expensive. If I told you I'll give you $6, I'll make you 1,400. Pretty good deal to me. Any day, I don't care who you are. All right, TN, do you trade live, and how do we trade with you? All right, yes, I do trade live. I'm doing live paper trading. I don't trade my real account. Why I'm talking to you people, because I'm answering questions, I'm demonstrating, I'm showing you how to. I will actually even show you what not to do and the ramifications, and I can do that with my paper trading account. Okay? We are a training and education company. We're here to educate you. The purpose of these lives is to give you a little taste of what we do. What we're showing you is just the tip of the iceberg. We literally train on a live Zoom call up to 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. If you're a VIP Gold or a Diamond member, we train. There's 7 days of training, Saturday and Sunday training also. 7 days of live Zoom training available. Do you need to be in all 7 days? No, absolutely. You got to have a balance, but it's there and it's available, right? We do train futures specifically as a standalone membership, unless you have the Diamond. We start training and trading at 8:30 a.m. together as a group. Now, we're not telling each other what to buy, but we do discuss levels and those things. You heard Doug talking about NQ a little while ago. What did he say? 620. Now, that was just shorthand for 25,620. Doesn't want to break through that 620. At no time did he say, hey, buy that when it hits 620. No, we don't do that. What you'll hear our members say during our lives, hey, they'll call out something. The oil's moving, or the upside, or the downside, or at VWAP. They'll call off certain key levels and stuff. That's not an inducement to buy, because the person calling out might be wrong, right? So you have to make your own judgments on every trade, okay? We teach you how to develop those skills, and it does take time to do that. It's not easy. Again, it's hard. Nothing good comes easy is true when it comes to stock trading. It's not so much the trading that's hard, it's developing the skills, like it is developing any skill. To develop a skill to become a brain surgeon is hard. To become an Olympic gold medalist is hard. You don't just show up at the Olympics one day and get on the balance beam and start spinning around, expect to have a gold medal, do you? Well, learning to play the guitar. I'm a musician. Learning to play the guitar was very frustrating, but I stuck with it. I put in the time. My fingers literally bled a couple times, mainly because I didn't know what I was doing, but at the time. But I've had it actually bleeding in long playing sessions before, because you get tired and you start gripping wrong and all. Yeah, anyway. It's not easy learning something new. You have to develop a skill. A skill is something that you develop that nobody can take it away from you, right? You can get a little rusty on your skill, but you still have it. You all learned how to ride a bike at one point in your life, right? Somebody put you on a bike and gave you a big old shove and said, start pedaling, right? And you probably hit a telephone pole or a trash can or something, but you learned, right? Can you still get on a bike today? You know, maybe when you learned to ride a bike, you weighed 40 pounds. You may weigh 4,000 pounds now. Can you still get on a bike? Yeah, it'd be hard. I guess if you weigh 4,000, you should get on a bike, right? A little late. But you don't forget how to ride a bike. You may not be as good at it because you haven't done it for a while, but you don't forget how to ride a bike. So you want to develop this skill, and it does take work. If you're lazy and you don't want to put into work, well, this is the wrong place to be. You come in here thinking you're going to throw some money in the market and you're going to become a bazillionaire by the end of the week. Ain't going to happen. You're fooling yourself, right? So if you want something that is worth the effort, look into day trading. Look into what we're doing here. We are a training and education company here. We're not a call out group. I'll never tell you to buy gold now, sell gold now. That's not what we do. Number one, that's illegal. We're not licensed financial advisors, and as such, we cannot give investing, financial, or tax advice at any time. If you see anybody on the interwebs telling you those things, and they're not a licensed financial advisor, I'm not going to say they're breaking the law, but yeah, they are. All right? Call outs don't work. Number one, the markets move fast. Number two, they may be calling out something that's entirely too risky for you to be in, that you have no business being in. The person calling out might be wrong, right? Would you not rather develop the skills on your own to be able to make your own decision whether I should enter this trade? Is this a good trade? When should I get out of this trade? Right? When am I going to start clicking the hearts over there and get me up to 50,225 likes? And I'm only at 15,000. Come on, people. I just happened to look up there. Squirrel! Got distracted. If you want something that's worthwhile, you got to work for it. People want things handed to them too easily in life, and it's not the way it works. That's why call-out groups are so plentiful. They're a dime a dozen. I'm not going to badmouth anybody that's a call-out group. That's not what we're here for. I don't care what anybody else does. I care about American Dream Trading, and I know it works because I've lived it now. As of yesterday, I started. Today's my first day of my 4th year. This is what I do full time. I'm not paid here to be a moderator. I get $0 for doing this. I do it because I love it. I do it because I like it. I do it because the things that Coach has taught me over these many years has been financially rewarding to me. I want to help others do it. You know, is helping others, teaching or whatever, or showing, go publicly, putting yourself out there publicly, is that for everybody? No, it's not. I mean, some people shouldn't even, I got a face for radio. I don't even know why I'm on this live. I got a face for radio. I got a face for radio, Doug.
Yeah, you and me
so
both.
does he. But, you know, we both still go live, right? Again, I'm not blowing smoke up my nose or, up my you-know-what. It's just, it's how much I like it. It's how much I believe in it. And why do I believe in it? Because I've proven it works. Everything Coach teaches works. Thousands and thousands of members have proven what Coach teaches works. And we have not thousands, but we have a lot of people that have failed, that have, in the negative way, proved what Coach teaches works. Why did they fail? They failed to listen to what Coach is telling them. Right? Coach's rules and trading principles are there meant to protect your account. If you blow up, it is statistically, numerically, mathematically, and we haven't talked about this in a while, it is impossible to fail if you follow Coach's rules to the T. The big one is never lose more than 1 to 3% of your total account on any given business day. What does that do? That helps protect your account. If you have 2 or more red days in a row, you need to take 30 days off and train more. Then you can go back to live trading. Well, guess what? If you have 2 red days in a row, well, you got to take another 30 days off. Rinse and repeat. If you follow that simple rule, Coach's rules, it will take you mathematically, I forget the exact months, but it's 15 years to ruin your account, no matter what the size. 15 years. So people come and say, I come in here and blew up my account. Well, it's because you didn't follow Coach's rules. Yeah, you did. No, you didn't. You didn't use stops. You blew up your account. You exceeded the maximum allowed in any one given day. Mathematically impossible to fail following Coach's simple rules. We cannot guarantee your success. We're not allowed to guarantee your success. Now, do I firmly believe if you follow Coach's rules, show up every day, put the work in, that you have a higher statistical odds of success? Absolutely. Absolutely. I see it every day. We have people with small accounts growing their accounts every single day. It's exciting. I have a larger account, but I've worked that way for 3-4 years, right? Over time. I've took my small account, made it bigger. We have members doing that every single day. Is everybody a millionaire? Absolutely not. But Coach has created, 16? The 16 millionaires in 3 years?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think it's 16, right? So yes, you can do it. I'm not guaranteeing you come in here, you're going to become a millionaire. I'm not saying that at all. We're not allowed to make those kind of wild guarantees. But people that have never traded a day in their life are doing it every day. They're growing their account. They're paying their mortgages. They're buying groceries, right? They're buying vacations with the monies that they earned, right? Paying their electric bill. Whatever it is you want to do, whatever you want. We got one member in here. She came in here just for the money to pay for Starbucks and pedicures. That was her goal. That was her trading goal. I laugh now because we see how successful that member's become. beyond her wildest dreams. That member's talking about buying in buku bunches of acreage now, land, sometime in the future. You know what land costs? Well, guess what? This person came in here, all they wanted was to be able to have enough money to feed their Starbucks habit and get pedicures, manicures, whatever, on a regular basis. Just to have that little bit of extra money. Well, guess what? That member achieved that goal. And guess what? That member also ended up retiring. You don't think she had that in mind when she first came here? She don't even work anymore. She works very hard. She's in here every day. She's changed her life beyond her wild imagination. You've heard her talk. I'm not going to bring her name up. If you know who she is, you know who she is. She's in this room right now. Can you imagine just coming in to make a few extra bucks to support something you like, enjoy doing, and end up getting so good at it that you tell your 9-to-5 job to shove it? Goodbye. I ain't working here no more, as Johnny Paycheck would have said, right? I guarantee you her first day in here, she had no clue where she was going to end up at. I had no clue where I ended up at. None of us did, right? Now look at it. You got to think big, right? Now, once you got in here and started learning things, right? Yeah, we've all had our setbacks too, right? I've lost a lot of money doing this, right? Made a lot of money doing this. So the idea is to get good at it so that you get less and less of doing the dumb things every day. So check us out, American Dream Trading, right now. If you use promo code Mark, you see it right there at the top of the screen. You'll get 10% off any other membership. What is it going to take for you to want to take that step to possibly changing your life forever? This is Weeble, their Frenchie. I usually share my trading view screen. Today I'm showing my broker, one of my brokers, Weeble's screen. What is it going to take for you to change your life? Nobody, I can't change your life for you. You got to make that step. Are you sick of your stupid 9-to-5 job and all the other garbage you got in the drama and the politics, the job you probably hate? If you have a job you love, I'm happy for you. That's rare. I was fortunate. I always had jobs I liked. I really did. I don't think I ever had a job I hated. I don't think I really did, because I wouldn't stay with what I hated. Why would you want to do that? Now, there was days I didn't like my job, but I didn't hate my job, right? But I told my job, take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. I retired after 3 months with ADT. Okay? The possibilities are endless. You're the only one that limits you. Don't let people tell you you can't do something. Come in and put the effort in. You can be a brain surgeon if you want to. You got to put the effort in, right? You got to go to school. You got to do all those things. Can you be an Olympic gold medalist? Well, I don't know. I think I'm past my prime now. I don't think I could be an Olympic gold medalist if I wanted to, right? A little old. There are some limitations. Trading, there is none. As long as you can click a mouse and you can see, you can trade anywhere you got an internet connection. So I don't know what you're waiting on that would make you take that step of changing your life or even checking it out, right? You can join monthly. You can buy a monthly membership if you don't want to commit to a full annual. I mean, the annual obviously gives you the biggest discount. And if you do that, we'll give you an additional 10% off. You already save 2 months discount by paying annually anyway, as a general rule. And I'll give you another 10% off just because you're watching this program here. You see it's top of the screen. Dave, thank you, sir, for that heart. There's an old guy. That Dave guy just sent me a gift. I know that guy. He's one of our members. He helped Noah cut the trees down to build the ark. That's how old this guy is. He's here every day, trading, learning new skills. He's old. I mean, I'm old. He's older than me. He's literally Noah's cousin. He helped cut down the trees, drag them out of the field, build the ark. He didn't actually help build the ark. He just cut the trees down. You know, he didn't have any carpentry skills, but he could cut a tree down. So Noah let him do that. We have people here from all walks of life. We have the youngest to people in their 80s in here trading. 18 to 80, 80 plus. I don't know. They weren't afraid to change their lives. So what are you waiting on? Again, I can't get you to do anything. This ain't about the memberships. Yes, you are investing in yourself. Ben Franklin said a couple hundred years ago, the greatest investment you can ever make is investing in yourself. In other words, investing in your education. It pays the greatest, I think, investing in oneself through education pays the greatest dividends. That's kind of like the quote, right? There's nothing else you can invest in better than yourself, getting an education, right? You go to college for 4 years, get a job starting at what, 80,000 if you're lucky? Crap, you can make that here in a couple months if, once you learn what you're doing. I'm not guaranteeing you that's what it's going to do, but I'm just saying the potential is unlimited, right? Once you learn. It's not easy. It isn't. It's hard. It's very hard. It's very frustrating. You'll have words come out of your mouth you probably wouldn't say in public at times. You'll laugh. You'll be stressed out. You'll probably throw things across the room from time to time, even if you don't normally do that. You'll cry. I don't know if there's a guy in here yet that hasn't cried. We got a bunch of babies in our group. Our community, we're pretty open and we share stories. We've all shed tears together. And that's what's great about our community. People come for the education, but they stay for our community. We're a tight-knit group here. And I know, I've cried when I've lost money, and I've cried when I've made big money. Matter of fact, one time I hit a milestone, and I was bawling like a baby right in front of everybody. It's kind of funny, actually. But, it is what it is. Just emotions. Well, this boomer does, Dave. He did that time. It's just overwhelming sometimes, right? It's exciting. People are crying with joy. I never understood that. Quit being a girl, put a dress on. Rub some dirt in it. Boomers don't cry, right, Dave? What is it? When are you going to wake up one day and decide, I want to do something to make my life and my family's life better? I want to get out of debt. I want to do this. I have goals in life I'd like to achieve. Well, you go to that 9-to-5 job every day, you're on a fixed income. What are you going to get if your company's good? 2-3% raise this year? What was your raise this year? Was it worth it? All that overtime you work for them, going an extra mile? Did they reward you financially a whole 2%? Whoopee. All right. Here, you're in your control. You're in your own boss. You don't answer to nobody. Well, I answer to my spouse. You always have a boss. Anyway, only you can take that leap of faith and decide to change your life. If you do it, I'll give you an extra 10% off just because you listen to me rant here for the last half hour. All right? Again, let me show you, if you were late getting here, let me show you what we have coming up on January the 22nd. Got a little promo thing here that Dawn made for me. Bless her heart. January 22nd, 4 p.m. Absolutely free workshop class. This is a paid members benefit, by the way. We don't open the doors for this. The coach decided, hey, we're going to do this. So January 22nd, we're going to take our membership workshop class for the month of January. We have these every month, like clockwork. And on January 22nd at 4 p.m., we're going to have starting your day trading journey. All the basics, the things you need to know. Obviously, I don't have time to cover all those things here, right? So here's a chance to get free information. How many of you are going to even put the effort forth to show up free on January 22nd at 4 p.m.? I see the people that are in here and when you make comments. TikTok shows your name when you pop in, right? Who comes and goes, right? YouTube doesn't unless somebody makes a comment, right? So of all of you that are in here, how many of you signed up for the workshop, free workshop class? It amazes me that people are afraid of free. They think there's some hook to it. There's not. I mean, you've been hearing us give stuff away for free for a couple of years now. Did you take advantage of any one of them and find that there was a charge? Absolutely not. None at all. When we say free, we mean free. It's free. Matter of fact, we'll double your money back if it isn't free. Heights? Nope. Is there a recording link afterwards? No, sir. You got to be registered and be there. A one-time deal. It's for free. Now, for paid members, yes, they have access to that. Free members, no. You have to be a paid member to have that membership privilege. But we are opening up this membership privilege to allow you to attend for this. So anyhow, there we go. It is, did I say free? I believe I did. Let's play it one more time for you. It's not in trouble. I mean, you ought to show up. Dawn made this little promo thing. She likes doing these things. She's pretty skilled. I like the music. Boom, 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 right? Dawn went to all this trouble. You should at least show up and thank Dawn for that. I don't have the skills to do that. Could I get the skills to do it and learn it? Yeah, I got time. I'm busy. I'm going to let somebody that already has the skills take care of it. Thank you very much, Dawn. Anyway, head on over to our website, American Dream Trading. I know I've been talking about everything except trading, but, you know, it's all involved. We want to see you help develop the skills that will last you a lifetime that absolutely nobody, not even Coach himself, can take away from you, and that you can do anywhere in the world that there's an internet connection. I'm waiting for one of our members to go to Antarctica or something, trade there. I'd go, but I don't like that kind of cold. Anyhow, questions, comments. Let me scroll back through Tiki Talk here. He's yakking. Can you trade with 500 bucks? Yeah. Know what you're doing. You don't need to trade with 500 bucks until you're trained. You learn to get to training first. If you get to training and the education first, yes, you can turn $500 into a substantial amount of money. If you just come in here and throw 500 in an account, start trading, you'll be broke by probably the same day, would be my prediction.
Seconds.
Kelly, I'm in the pre-market every day. Very rarely I'm not in the pre-market.
Just earlier than when she gets in.
Oh, yeah. Now, this week I've been leaving. I'm trying to leave by 6 o'clock because I got some stuff going on. But other than that, yeah. I mean, I have to be out there by 8:30 anyway because I have to go run. We are in the futures program. We start training and trading live in our futures program, 8:30 a.m. daily. That's my focus. I'm still in the pre-market. I'm still here 12 hours a day, each and every day. That's how you learn. 4 a.m. is pre-market. We start training and trading at 4 a.m. for VIP, VIP Gold, and Diamond members. That's where you learn. That's where you learn to get it on. Get your learning on. What else did we have there? Kelly getting ready to go to the real job. Well, it sucks to be you, you know? I had one of them. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, right? Matter of fact, if you had a futures membership and learn how to trade futures, you could trade 23 hours a day. If you had a crypto membership, you could trade 24 hours a day. I'd start trading at 2 a.m. I don't get up on purpose at 2 a.m. If I wake up at 2 a.m., I'm up trading. If I wake up at 1:30 a.m., I get up, I start trading. What else am I going to do in the middle of the night? If I wake up at 3, like today, I didn't start until 3 today. Right? I don't set an alarm. I don't have to. As long as I wake up and down here by 8:30 in the morning, I'm good to go. I really don't have obligations. Now, I want to be in the pre-market. So I am. But I've been doing it long enough now that my body's adjusted. I just wake up. I don't set an alarm. Ain't nobody telling me when to get up. My body will. All right. So, if you want to really get your learning on, you're ain't going to learn it watching these frees. I'm telling you that right now. We do this as a free outreach of American Dream Trading, but we're not teaching you what you need to know here. If you think you're going to show up here every day and pick up some tidbits, which you will, but we're not, this is not training. This is an outreach, right? We're trying to introduce you to American Dream Trading. What is the goal of this outreach? Pure and simple. Is to help you change your life by getting the training that you need through one of our paid membership. Membership has its privileges. I'm not going to apologize for that. I have all the membership levels that's joining American Dream Trading. The only one I didn't pay for was the Diamond membership. Coach gave that to me for being a moderator, right? Kind of thing, right? The only thing that's been gifted to me. Everything else, I paid for all my training, like everybody else in here. So, you know, I mean, I showed up every day for 12 hours a day. 3 years. Start my 4th year. Today's my first day of my 4th year. Yesterday was my anniversary. So, you know, Coach ain't afraid to reward people. And he does on a regular basis. So anyway, enough about me. More about you. We want to see you change your life if you want your life changed. Maybe you're just happy going to a nice, safe, secure 9-to-5 job. And that does have its advantages, right? Being safe. But safe never changed anybody's life. It doesn't take any effort to go through life safe. All right. There you go. Jerry's putting out the Antarctica Challenge. Join today. You could be the first person to trade in Antarctica in American Dream Trading. Do you want to do that? Come and learn how to do it before you get on an airplane and a boat to Antarctica. We want you to know what you're doing before you get there. I mean, the last thing we want to see is go all the way to Antarctica and lose your money. Somebody wants to. Anyhow, check it out. Questions, comments? Today is decide to change your life day. New year. You probably went and bought a stupid gym membership thinking you're gonna be the next bodybuilder or you're gonna look buff and attract all the girls in your neighborhood or all the good looking boys in your neighborhood, right? And guess what? I would predict if you're lucky, by the end of February, you'll probably never even see the inside of the gym for the rest of the year. Gym companies depend on people not coming and still having to pay the membership that they locked themselves into for a year. You ain't there tearing up their equipment. But they got your money. And what did you gain out of it? Right? Exercise profits little. Yeah, you need to stay in shape. Yeah, you don't want to end up looking like me. Short, fat, bald, not in shape. But I was like that before I became a trader. So sitting here 12 hours a day doesn't help. Don't get me wrong. Why? Because I'm lazy. I keep shoving food in my pie hole and I don't exercise like I should. Well, not like I should, like not at all. Well, I do. I walk up down the steps to get to my computer. That count? Does that count as daily exercise? All right. What platform am I using? I'm using Webull here. You link my Webull. I also use Tradeovate. There's all kinds of brokers out there that you can use. Pick one you like that has the features that you like and get in on it. Compare them. It's not hard. Day of the interwebs. Do a Google search. You can do a comparison. Who's changing their life? Who's went to American Dream? Let me go look. Doug, let's take a look. Did anybody go there and buy a membership yet? There's a bit over here blowing hot air for free. Let me see.
Not yet.
Anybody even sign up for the free workshop? Well, let's see. Nope.
Negative.
I might as well just go ahead and shut her down now, Doug. People don't want to learn. They don't want to make themselves better. They don't want to do anything. They don't even want to put forth the effort to go sign up for something for free. What kind of people do we got in this room over here? Huh?
Disagree.
Makes me wonder whether I should turn the lights on someday. Why do I do it? Because I like it. Right? I enjoy what I'm doing. No, it's not that people don't join. That people do join. There have been people, lots of people who watch these lives and then finally make the leap of faith and come over here, get a membership, get their training, get their learning on, and become successful. I got in here through YouTube. Now, I got pointed to YouTube from a friend, but he didn't say anything about it. He didn't try to say, hey, just go watch this guy. Watch this old guy on the TikToks and the YouTubes. I didn't even have TikTok. Didn't really even care to know about TikTok at the time. Never had a TikTok till I come over here. Now I am a tick toddler. Imagine that. See what 3 years can do to you? And I start watching Coach on YouTube. I'll tell you what, it was Didn't take me but a few minutes to decide I liked his style. I liked the way he trained for free on there. And within, I think it was 3 days after watching his stuff for 3 days, I'm like, heck with this. I'm just gonna buy the membership right now. And I did. I jumped in and bought the original OG lifetime membership right on the spot. Bang, bang. I went all in. No plan B. 3 months later, take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. No plan B. Well, my plan B was not really a plan. It was if I failed to succeed, I would just go live under the interstate, in a tent. I've been by myself. My wife wouldn't go do that. So I made a decision, all in. Do or die. Still alive. Best decision I ever made. How about you? Would you like to look back 6 months, a year from now and say, man, that was the best decision I ever made? Sure, lad, I listened to that old guy, Mark, on the TikToks, that old toddler guy. Hard to believe they let old guys like that on TikTok. Thought that's for them young kids. Right? Well, guess what? I is a toddler now. I'm over here talking on TikToks. The kids a fourth of my age. I call you kids because you're a fourth of my age, right? I'm 63 years old. I started trading when I was 60. 60. Who starts something new when you're 60? Me? Don't believe the line, you can't teach old dog new tricks. We got Noah's cousin in here helping build the ark. That guy's like 120 now, something like that. He's old. He's old. I think he's so old the insurance company gave him his money. He's learning every day. Very successful at it too. Now, I'm a scalper. He's a long-term investor. Totally opposite of the spectrum of trading. We have two different totally trading styles. It's not that he can't do what I can do and I can't do what he can do. It's just we like our own thing. I like scalping. He likes long-term buy and hold. I like long-term buy and hold, but I just don't do it anymore. I'm a scalper. I love it. I enjoy it. I love that dopamine hit or whatever it is, chemical that makes you feel like you're a crack addict, right? Dave, right there he is. He said he started at 71. There you go. Very successful. I'm not going to discuss how successful. I don't know how successful. I mean, we've heard him throw some numbers out occasionally, but most people don't share. I'm pretty open with our paid members on how I do every day. I would tell you guys how I do every day, but you would not believe it. If I said I made $100, you would not believe it. If I said I made $1,000 a day, you would not believe it. If I said I made 10,000, you wouldn't believe it. If I said I made $500,000, you wouldn't believe it. So that's why I don't even bother saying it. No matter what you say, people are like, you can't make that much trading. That's why I don't. There's no reason to. I mean, what's it going to do, right? It's not benefiting you, me throwing out a number. I could give you a fake number, right, for all you know. That's why I don't do it. That's why I don't talk numbers, right? Now, our paid members know. I actually share screenshots. I share screenshots with Coach. Coach knows, right? I take a snapshot of it. Sometimes I just say verbally, but no real reason to lie about anything. Oh, look at me. I made $1,000 trading fake money. Whoopee ding dong, right? What good is it if it's a lie, right? And you're trying to tell everybody you're doing that with real money. Who's that benefit? Absolutely nobody. All you're doing is living a lie, right? Shame on you, right? I don't know you from Adam. Well, why should I be impressed, right? Now, we have members that share their simulated account earnings with us on a daily basis. The reason they do that is to show it's not about the money, the fake money, the simulated money. The purpose of paper trading is to get you, number one, learning how to use the software. How to make a trade, how to get in a trade, how to get out of a trade. There's 4 other ways you can get in a trade. There's 4 other ways you can get out of a trade. How do you use the software, right? All right, now I know how to use it on my desktop computer. I need now to learn how to use it on my phone. I need to learn how to use it on my tablet, etc. Anything that I'm using, backup devices, I need to know how to master the software on getting in and out of a trade. That's the basic thing. Then after that, once you get some experience, you get some education and learning some skills, then you'll go to paper trading. Matter of fact, we don't even want you paper trading to start with. I mean, to get the education first. But once you get that little bit of education, then you can start paper trading, simulated account. It's trading simulated money in real time. You're getting fills at the real time stock prices as it happens. But what that's doing is that's showing you, okay, was I green on that trade? Well, good, right? Doesn't matter that you made $10,000 fake money, right? The idea there is, number one, you know how to execute a trade. Number two, you know how to get out of a trade, right? And number three, it's showing, did I make a good decision on my entry? Did I make a good decision on my exit of the trade, right? And that also helps build confidence over time that you're doing the right things. It's also a great time to say, hey, I thought I made a good decision getting this trade, but I ended up losing money. Even if it's fake, it doesn't matter. We don't care. I don't care. Matter of fact, I've banned the word from futures paper trading. I don't want to hear about, if you traded and you want to post your wins or losses, post them on there. We don't need to know whether it's real or fake, right? Doesn't matter. If you're posting every day on your paper trading account, that shows consistency. We just had a member who's been paper trading for quite a while. And what day was that? Monday or Tuesday? He traded real money for the first time. And we talked about it. There's a big difference between going for paper and real money. Now you got skin in the game, right? But every day he would post what he made paper trading. You know, the problem with paper trading, people will say, well, it's only paper trading, right? That's why I wanted to ban it, because people attach a negative connotation. It's not real. It's very real. You should trade it like it's real. Okay? And if you're not treating it like it's real money, then shame on you. You're not approaching it with the right mindset. Because when you go to real money, you have to be ready, right? You've doing this training. You want to train your brain. You got to train your hand, make your mind-hand coordination, all that, right? Your education. So you want to, when you use paper money, right? A simulated account, paper trading, you want to trade an account will be what you would trade in real life. If you don't have $1 million that you're going to put into your trading account on the first day, then don't paper trade $1 million. If you have a $500 account, then trade $500, right? You want it to be as realistic as possible. There's some little nuances in there, but that's beside the point. He posted every single day. Now, I'm using him as an example. I'm not going to say his name, but he's a paid member. He's in here. I don't know, he was in here. I don't know if he's still in here, right? Yeah, he's still in the room. But he posted every day, and we could see the consistency every day, right? So I kind of, on my own, said ban the use of the word paper trading, right? Because people are, well, it's only paper money. It's not real. No, it's real. It showed it's not about the money that you posted. Yes, we understand it's not real money, but it shows that you made a good decision, that you were able to accomplish your goal to have a green trade and make money, right? And that'll translate to skills down the road. So we could watch over time, right? He'd post in there, I did this, I did that, right? Showing that he was starting to grasp the concepts the coach teaches, and then we cover and recover in here in the futures. And all of a sudden, I think it was Monday or Tuesday of this week, he did his first real paper trade, and he was green his very first day, because he developed his skills over time to be able to do it. And I'll tell you what, that in relationship to what I trade, that little amount he made, it was huge. We celebrate those small account. Everybody in here was excited for him. It's a big deal. Now he's going to take I don't know what he's got in his account. It's none of my business. And all he has to do is just do that same thing over and over every day. Sure, you're going to have red trades. You're going to lose money. Some days you'll have a red day and you won't have a green. You'll end up losing money for the entire day. Those suck, but it's going to happen. But he understands that now, right? Everything's not always green. Every trade's not going to be successful. Just the nature of the business. You have to get used to that. It sucks losing money, but you're going to lose money doing this. Hopefully you make more money than you lose. Now, again, with the proper training and education, we can help limit that stuff. So we are so excited for him. We celebrate the small. To me, it's more exciting seeing a small account grow than it is with somebody who we know, such as people that have a large account. Oh, I made $1 bazillion today. Well, good for you, right? We know, we're happy for everybody. We want to see everybody succeed. But to see somebody take a small account, which is harder to do, right? Because you got to be really on your toes, and you shouldn't be trading a small account any different than a large account. But a small account has its disadvantages. It's hard work. but it's rewarding work. And to see somebody take that and build their account up and be successful is just one of the most exciting. You know, we joke, oh, it's so good to see our kids growing up, right? Us old timers have been here for a couple of years. You know, we're the old timers. See new people coming in here, grasping the principles that coach teaches and turning it into real money. It is exciting to see that happen. So if you want that to be you, you got to get the education first. Don't be coming in here. People ask, well, how much money do I need to start? Zero. You need zero. We don't even want you funding account. We don't even want you paper trading an account. We want you to come in and learn. Get your learning on. Get your education on. Ask questions. Take notes. Rinse and repeat. Show up every day that you can. Right? So anyhow, glad you could be here today. Right? We are live here 3 times every day. Now that I've run my jaws some more? How many of you went over and signed up for our free workshop on January 22nd? Let's go take a look, Doug. Let me see. What am I looking at? Go down to here, go down there. Absolutely nobody's ever has got anything since we're done. Anyway, hey, it was glad talking to y'all for free. You got to absorb all this. Hopefully you change your mind, change your life. Head on over to AmericanDreamTrading.com. That's our website. It will have everything you need to know over there. Membership informations. If you decide you want to change your life, use discount code MARK, M-A-R-K. Take 10% automatically off any other membership over there. That's also where you sign up for our free workshop on January 22nd. Glad y'all could be here today. We are here 3 times daily. Coach is live from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm live from 2 to 4 with the futures. And at the top of the hour at 4 o'clock every day, we have the aftermarket show. You'll find that over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. You'll also find over 3,200 videos over there for you to look at your leisure. Thank you all for being here. We'll see you same time, same bat channel tomorrow. Goodbye.